Let's move this colony of Myrmecocystus mimicus from a medium-sized TEXANTS digging anthill into a large one. Here you'll see I very carefully extracted the colony. I was pretty surprised at how awesome they had done in the medium anthill. So picked them all up with my manual aspirator. Once I had them properly gathered, I went ahead and started setting up the new nest. So these new versions of his digging nest are actually quite different. They all have a removable front plate. So I would leave this strip of tape until after you've wetted the dirt and add a clear strip of tape to the top and the bottom that you can leave until you decide to move the colony down the road. So after you've put the dirt in, you want to settle it down. So I actually found a better way of doing this that I'll show you guys at the end of the video. I placed a paintbrush here to make a starter hole, and I added about this much water. You want to let it sit for 2 hours probably to let everything get nice and wet. Then when you're ready, go ahead and remove the paintbrush and apply your fluon to the top of the outworld. After you're fully ready, gently place the colony in the outworld. Shouldn't take them long to find the starter hole and get to work. So go ahead and place your lid on and then give it some time. Right here, I put my heating cable where I wanted them to start digging at the bottom of the starter hole, and then I shined a bright light on the outworld and I waited 24 hours. Here's some shots of them starting to move brood into the hole that they had dug. So here I'm going to find you the better way I found to set it up. Again, leave these tape strips right here, add clear to the top and bottom until everything's nice and wet. And then I use these tools to make sure that I can fill the dirt in underneath that first layer. So once you get it all nice and set up like that and you get the dirt where you want it, I would fill up the water right here at this point. And then after you let it get nice and wet, then you're going to add this extra bit of sand and then resettle everything again. Once it's resettled again and you got everything nice and neat, you can throw another layer of play sand, which will come with the nest, to the outworld. But you want that layer very thin so the ants don't try to nest in the outworld. And here's what your finished product should look like. Your ants do a nice little nest, they'll have a nice tumuli and it'll look very natural.